There we go. VSC. 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 Ta-da! Good morning.
Nanook of North is here today.
Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
She had to show off yarn.
Okay. This is what happens when I have to take my mask on and off in the car. There we go. Okay, there's a story behind this hat, but let's do introductions first. So, welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The VSC edition, the most dangerous show.
My OCD is going to do that. Okay. So, yes, there's a story with this, but I am Rebecca. I am the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber. Sun Dragon in rainy. Finally, the rain has come. We said we were due. Rainy Brevard, North Carolina. Not so chilly though.
Yeah, don't let Rebecca fool you. It's not that cold up.
I said not so chilly.
I know. But
Why am I?
it's not even. Well, it's your clothes. You're wearing your COVID cardigan.
I have to show off the cardigan. I may not keep it on. I was already getting overheated, but you know, I have to show off a different sweater. This is the first sweater I completed during the pandemic. Now I will take it off. You still haven't introduced yourself.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. Here, wherever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this hat. So we have so many notions that came in since the last time we filmed. This is going to be a notion heavy show. Just because we got to show them all off. So, but I said let's do one yarn, and you can just barely glimpse it. I was like, what would be fun to put up for some quick knits? Yay! And it is Amano Mamacha. Look how pretty.
It's a cousin to Baby Butts and Unicorn Kisses.
It is. Made by the same company. It's wonderful. And it's super bulky, fast knits. But one of the things about a super bulky is there's not much yardage on one ball. We'll talk about that in a second. This is the only sample we have in the shop. It's going to be a bit distorted because my little nubs for my hair, right? But story about this with these big long things that look inappropriate. I hold them like this, right? It's a because I made monster pom poms. It was in the pattern book from Mamacha. Amano is the company. They are out of Peru. Everything's done down in Peru. It's an awesome company. It's luscious and soft. So this hat, I was like, ooh, we got like a pattern book when we got the yarn in like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And I said, oh, look at that cute little hat. It was like the smallest thing I could make and use the least amount of yarn, right?
And it's still 2 or 3 balls.
It was like 2 balls of the blue and 1 ball of the wheat. And the one of each got me almost to the ear flappy parts. And then I needed a second for this. But the picture in the book, I don't even know where the book is anymore. The picture in the book was like ear flappy hat, little tassels, pom poms, like right here. And I followed the directions exactly. And the hat fits. It's wonderful. It's a stranded color work hat, nice and easy. I followed the directions for these things exactly. I did have a little fun with the pom poms. These might be a little bigger than in the.
Because go big or go home.
I had leftover yarn. I was going to use it up. Why not? The weight of that pulled these. So I want to say when I first made them, they pulled them to be right where the girls are. So hard to take a picture and not have it look completely inappropriate.
Note to self: tassels work better than pom.
But I was following the pattern, and they've stretched over time. I mean, this is a 3-year-old hat. So, but this part of it is just garter. It's like 3 stitches or something, and it's knit every row. And so, if you were to make this, and you have to find the pattern online, we'll see if we can find it and put it in the comments. If you were to make this, I would recommend, if you're going to do pom poms, don't make them quite as big, even though they're awesome. And maybe don't make the little hangy part quite as long. Maybe like here. you know, little pom poms right here, or tassels. Tassels would be wonderful. But yeah, it's, I mean, it's toasty.
I don't doubt it. It's super bulky. Huh?
This also was very interesting in that before we, I'm keeping her from stats. See, look at Yummy pattern. It's super cute. It started from the top down. Most hats will go from the bottom up. I do remember this about this. I was on like double point needles to start this hat, monster needles, until it could get big enough to go on a circular. But it started at the top, it went down, which is great. If you want to make this hat out of only 2 balls, then you start at the top and you finish. You might not be able to get the little hangy thing, flappy things, you know, but oh well. I had someone do that at the, and I never heard back from them, so I'm hoping it went okay. They only got 2 balls of yarn, and they were going to stop here. Just make a hat. It's awesome. Okay.
Did you gauge swatch it?
Probably not. It was too long ago for me to remember. But that,
and it's a hat. I mean, who swatches hats? I do.
Look, here's the tassel from starting my 2nd ball of yarn. Here's the end. I mean, you know, it basically was to do the sides. I had to start a 2nd ball of yarn. But I mean, also, come on, like, it fits. Whether I swatched or not, it fits. She's talking about like why these, it's because these are heavy. And you know.
I also know that we have a habit of not swatching hats. I swatched a hat post start of the hat.
Anyway, so stats. Let's show stats.
So Mamacha is 70% baby alpaca with 30% merino wool.
And that's probably also why it's stretched, is there's wool in it to keep it structured, but it's mostly alpaca. Alpaca will grow under its own weight.
Yeah.
But luscious for like hats and cowls. And oh my gosh, I almost want to make a cowl out of this for Christmas for somebody because it's just so nice.
It's
however
super squishy.
Yardage.
You get 100 grams, which equals 50 meters or 54 yards. So it's like you're gonna need 2 of them for a hat.
Yeah. There's not a lot of yardage there because this is thick and robust and yummy and squishy. So
I think
know
even
that going
for my
in.
little hats, you know, not this one, but my other little hats that I wear.
You're like fisherman.
Normally I can do a hat with like right around 100 yards or 88 yards. Like I've done them with 88 yards out of the box, but I would need 2 of these to do a hat.
The Baby Butts and Unicorn Kisses, we have this cabled, cozy cabled cowl by Pearl Soho. And it takes like 2.5 of the Baby Butts and Unicorn Kisses, which is Amano Puyu, which we might have online.
We have online.
Okay. Not part of the sales this week. But I had a knitter who made it out of this luscious color, and I think it took her like 4 or more of these.
Yeah, because the Puyu has like 80 or 90 yards.
Yeah.
It's a little thinner
chainette. This is a twist.
Yeah.
This is a luscious twist. Okay.
It's recommending US 15 needles. Hand wash.
That I made on 15s, by the way, this little guy.
We are retailing it for $20.95.
But 15% off until next Wednesday, once I can get it up online. So you've got the purple there. We've got
it's got little flecks of light. It's like a heathered purple.
It's like a heathered purple. That's
it's
fantastic. This might have a little bit of heathery. It's like a little bit of a lighter blue in it. The colors are to die for. They're just that they base it on a Peruvian like deep color, saturated color palette. There used to be a whole rainbow. They've discontinued the green, which made me very sad.
It no longer have that. The inspiration for the colors comes from the palette of Peruvian fruits and flowers.
Wonderful. See, I learned something. So we've got blue and purple. We've got a really luscious pink. Look at that. It's just so bright and wonderful. We have, there's A navy we just invested in. It's really dark. It looks black on the screen. It is not black. It is navy. We only have a couple of these right now. Two. Yeah, and we are having a debate over whether it was a discontinued color or we just need to order more. Right now, like pre-Christmas, right now, I don't know when we'll be getting more of this in. So what we have is what we have. Get it while we have it, right? Most we have at least a few of stuff like, I think I tried to order this and for some reason it didn't come back in and I don't know. The green we know is discontinued. The navy, not sure. I'll try to show this like as true color as I can in photos. A lot of the heathery look may get lost in photos, unfortunately. So, what were you gonna say?
It's such a dark navy. Like
it's like off black navy. And
yeah.
It's like lovely mustard yellow that really has some hints of orange in it. We have so much stuff on the table, it's hard for me to lean forward with all this. This really great orange that's up close to the screen. It has little hints of yellow in it. So they're kind of like sisters. Look at that. And they go together. Ha!
They do.
They're so wonderful. I'm going to hit the other colors before we hit the neutrals. This is the blue that my hat is out of. It's that really nice classic heathery blue that everyone loves so much. We have a like lavender purple as well. If I put that against, oh, you've got the purple. Can you grab that for a second? Yep. Dark, luscious, light lavender. The lavender has hints of like, I can't even describe the other colors in it. There's a little bit of dark purple in here. There's almost some blue. It's really, really pretty. So, and then we've got neutrals. We've got the classic white. I don't think we have a ton of the white right now either because someone's bought a whole bunch of it. But we've got the classic white. We might have a couple different dye lots of that too for various purchases that happen. So if you need large quantities, we'll try to check in with you about that. We've got a classic light gray.
And it is just,
it's wonderful. It's actually right there.
Yeah.
So, it's luscious. They're all luscious. This is a nice warm kind of almost an oatmeal color, but it's almost a little creamier than that.
It's more like wheat, which,
and these may have names. They only have numbers in our system right now. We're not telling you the numbers, but go online and look, and it's pretty hard to confuse these colors.
Yeah.
They're all very distinct. So, but you can always contact us. You're like, the one you held up that you called wheat, what is that? And we'll tell you if we remember. And then we've got a really nice medium gray, medium brown. What am I?
It's not, it's Tuesday.
Not gray.
It's morning.
It's our Tuesday, right before our holiday. Sandy brown. Really pretty, almost like the walnut heather that we have in Cascade. It's just, they're pretty colors.
Yeah.
They're live colors, really. Even though they're mostly solid, they got a little bit of variety in them, just enough all over busy to be really nice. So, all right. Excuse me. So that's our yarn, but we're only doing the one yarn because we have so many other things to talk about. Oh my gosh. We got so many fun things in. We love, I want to say of the Western North Carolina yarn shops, we started to build a name as being like the knick-knack doodad notions shop. Like we have a lot, we don't have everything. We have people who will call us and be like, hey, I saw this really cool thing online. Do you have it? Because they know we dig the doodads. Often we have to say, no, we have this other cool thing, but not the cool thing you're looking at online. But so we expanded our collection of knickknacks and doodads and fun things.
More toys to play with.
Toys.
Rebecca likes her gadgets.
Toys. I love it. I'm realizing I need to get my own personal Gleaner out to show off the Gleeners.
Yes.
So maybe that's our most recent acquisition, but maybe our most fun one, so we can show it off. It's not in that bag.
Ooh.
It's in one of these. I stuck it in one of these during knit night so I could find it today.
That's my iPad.
I was like, ooh, there's a train.
I had the volume up because I was talking to my
that's okay. It's all good. Okay, so a Gleaner. What is a Gleaner, you may ask? I'm sure the name comes from somewhere cool. And
Stop.
I told you, no show notes. Do we not entertain you? So, okay, first of all, so a gleaner is a sweater shaper, basically. And the big ones, Jessica was showing off, shout out to Jessica, she was showing one off on Knit Night last night. It's like, it's got a handle and you've got your lint brush on one end and you've got your sweater comb on the other. Now, what we invested in, because I think they're just cute and compact, is called the Gleaner on the Go. So this is the Gleaner. It comes in a cute little container, little bag. We got 3 different styles of bags in, but then there's a bonus.
Well, it looks like 2 different styles of bags, but or 3, yeah, anyway.
I'm like, huh?
It'll be 2 different colors in these 2 bags.
I was getting to that.
Sorry.
We have 3 different bags, but I'm going to try to list them online so you have your options. There's the bags come in sets where half of them are a single color like this. Like, see this bag, you can either get a gray gleaner or, oh, it has a little
instruction book.
It has instructions. I lost my instructions a long time ago. I've had my gleaner for a little while.
There is nothing for me to read on the back. So
but see, look, you could limited quantities of a gleaner that matches its bag, right? And I have names for these different bags and styles, but I'll have to go get them in a second. So actually, yes. Do you have anything interesting to read? Because I'm going to try to find the names for the different bags.
No, not really. I mean,
okay. Do you want to start showing off the different colors since they're all in front of you?
Yeah, I can
like this
because
bag.
I'm like,
but I already own one.
This is just like super instructions. Gleaner is not recommended on ultrafine fabrics such as burnout cotton or jersey. Should not be used on fabrics that contain embroidery because you're going to get the little teeth snagged. But
yeah,
really, it's just.
It's okay. So let's hang on to like which ones they all are, and let me demonstrate a little bit of how the gleaner works. So first of all, what is on the outside? This part here. You hear that? That is an old-fashioned lint brush. This is the kind of lint brush I grew up with, where if you go on one side, you're going to pick up, let me see if I can get any fuzzies off my, I know, it's silly. Do you see, I picked up all, now it doesn't really show up. I picked up all the fuzzies. If you go in one direction, you pick up all the lint. If you go in the other direction, can you see that? That's all the lint I just picked up off of my shirt. Because, you know, I was wearing a sweater over it. So that's one way to get fuzzies off of things. Before they had the disposable little sheets of tape for a lint brush, that was a lint brush. Then this is the spot where you put the sweater comb. And oh, here's the cool thing. If you push this button here, it opens up. Ta-da! It has 3 different attachments that go in your sweater comb area. And it says in there, you see that? For if you have bigger pills, you use the bigger one. If finer pills, you go down to the more fine ones. I've got the big one on here right now because I feel like I'm like Billy Mays here or something, but I'm not going to get loud on you. I'm going to demonstrate.
You're not a shouty man.
But wait, I'm not a shouty man. No, I'm not. So I'm going to see if I can show y'all. You see all the pills I've got? Like, just from wearing this guy, because it is a really soft merino yarn, chunky. All right. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to, because I'm not wearing it, it's a little harder, but I'm just going to rub it along. And see all that stuff that's already come off my sweater?
Ew. It's sweater guts.
Sweater guts. But I've been meaning to glean this for like a while. It's already looking better. You see that? All those pills that were right in there, I just got off without having to like pick them off individually. And if I wanted it to look nicer, I would swap out, here, and just yank it off. And I could pull one of these out and stick it in place. And I could do a finer one.
It's like sandpaper.
Yeah, but
you have a coarse sandpaper, a medium sandpaper, and a light sandpaper, and you kind of go through all three of them to get a really,
Yep, and I know people who have like electric sweater combs, like shavers, sweater shavers that go zzz, but then you can actually dig into the yarn itself. This, for the most part, like it says in the instructions, don't use it on really fine stuff. I wouldn't use it on a cashmere sweater, like with those fine store-bought cashmere sweaters necessarily. But for my hand knits and my bulkies, oh my gosh, we have like little itty bitty sweater combs in the shop.
Well,
I'm so excited to get this in.
It has the fine comb, so you could probably use it on the finer cashmere.
Just be gentle.
Be gentle.
Be gentle. Don't go. That's gonna.
And you're teaching your sweater how to be it.
Okay, so now that you've seen how awesome that is, and I'm gonna clean this guy up and wear him again, not worrying about how fuzzy he looks until he gets fuzzy again. But now that you've seen how awesome it is, let's show you the really cute patterns. Again, you can get, I'm gonna look this up. So I brought this thing over. This is the Sedona Deco, and you can get a gray one inside, or a Sedona Deco on. Yeah,
it's reds, like the packaging is reds and blues and greens and grays.
It's flowers,
and the background on the bag is grays and the background on the shaver is white. But it's flowers. It's
cool. they kind of match. They're not perfect match, but they go together pretty well. I really like this. I was like, ooh, but and I know at least one knitter who's gonna go ooh. But I already have one that I've had for a while, and so let's see, which one did I get? I've got the tealy turquoisey with the turquoise inside.
And mine has the pattern.
Mm-hmm. And so what I will probably list these as, and this one is the Breezy Belize. I'll probably list it as, you have to pick Breezy Belize with Breezy Belize or Breezy Belize with turquoise. Do you want a solid or do you want a print?
Yes.
Yes, I have to see how my system will let me work at 2 drop-down menus. It's probably only going to be 1, and you have to pick the one. Do you want print with print or print with solid, right? And, okay, the last one, grab bag gift. This is called Retro Spring. And,
it's got poppies and
it's got jazzy flowers on it and really bright colors. And mine's got the red inside.
And mine's got the
pattern, right? Mm-hmm. So we will try to itemize these individually so you can pick what you want. But no, if the pattern isn't in stock anymore, you get the pattern that's solid. It's still pretty cool.
I haven't decided which one.
It's going to be a science experiment. I want to see which one sells out first, the pattern Gleeners or the solid Gleeners.
I'm going for the reds. But I haven't decided whether I want the pattern or the solid.
I know, right? Okay. We need to move on. Oh, yes. Price.
Yes.
It would help if I'd made a price for these. Let's make them $13.95. Executive decision.
$13.95. Before sale.
Before the sale. Regular price is $13.95. Remember I said that.
$13.95.
They're not in the system yet. They just arrived last night. So $13.95. All right. So excellent. But they're on sale this week. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get more. There are other color combos, but we only ordered so many, and they send you packs. And so maybe next time we'll see what the new packs are. But then you can have more than one. So,
well, you could stick one in the car. You could stick one in a yarn bag.
Oh my gosh!
Purse. They're tight. I've seen people put bigger things in their purses.
This is like a comb for or a brush you would put in your purse. I've seen people get way bigger things. Yeah. Yes. That's why we got the small one, because the big one was like this big. Okay. This is not the one that's on sale, but you know how we brought in the Yarnet and it was amazing and it clamps on your yarn and isn't it gorgeous?
We found its bigger
Dun,
sibling.
dun, dun. That's the big Sully. Now, how amazing is this? It is more awesome than just bigger container for your yarn.
Oh my god.
This is great for like keeping your yarn organized. Mine is at home right now with
a handle.
See? Mine is at home right now with my mohair inside it so it can roll around and not get tangled. But we just need to
I'm going to let Rebecca hold on to this while I read the stats because
I want one of these so bad, but I already have a yarn in, so we'll see. Yes, okay.
So
there's a handle. Look,
it's a multi-purpose protective home for yarn and accessories. Integrated needle gauge.
This is so cool.
Tests US and metric size needles and crochet hooks.
Look in the lid. You can find out what size your needles are. Oh my gosh.
It has a yarn spindle inside that holds cones and cakes of yarn.
Okay, so just like the Yarnet, it's got a little clasp here. And you can stick this. I think, yep, the ends like come off. Maybe it's started, yeah. Inward face. I think you can take these off. I haven't played around with it yet. So
it
that you
says
can
on the bottom of the package. Yes, they come off.
So you could stick your yarn on this and then set it in the thingy here. And then when you're pulling, that's if you have one thing in yarn, right? Okay.
Yep. Crystal clear, secures yarn balls and skeins easily with a convenient hinged lid and lock closure.
I already demonstrated that.
It has a ruler or a swatch ruler that fits permanent in the top of the ball tray.
That guy right there, I'm not going to take him off yet, but you can put him up here if you want. Isn't that cool? So, the centimeters is on the side that's facing out. This is a tray for if you need to put 2 colors of yarn and do color work. I know, but I pulled it out.
It has 6 yarn channels that allow the yarn to feed smoothly from either side or the front with even tension and no tangling.
Yes. It has, okay. I see. What they're calling the side ones is if you don't have the
spindle.
The spindle.
Yeah. The ball tray keeps multiple balls of yarn separate for color work and removes to accommodate large skeins.
Yes. Big skein, 2 regular size skeins. Made into cakes, I would say. Encore isn't going to fit in here 2 colors.
Probably. But at least one will fit in there. Large front slot allows yarn to unwind smoothly from cones and cakes.
See that? This slot right up here. Hard to see.
Non-slip base grips to all surfaces and provides storage for small accessories.
Yes, see that comes off, but this grips.
And a soft grip handle, removable with embossed ruler measurements.
What? There's, hang on. It's a ruler. Don't stretch. If you want it to measure right, don't stretch out. But look, okay, this is so not showing up on camera. There we go. Maybe you can see. That's cool. I'm learning things. Okay.
That is the Big Sully.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. What's our price?
Our price is $55.50. This week you'll get 15%
for all that.
Off. But it is like the
off.
Cadillac of all yarn carriers. I mean,
oh my gosh, this is amazing. I only got 4 to test it. So
I don't think the bottom is in.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. But if we run out, contact the shop if you're dying to have one this week.
We might not get it back in this week, but
contact the shop. We'll see what we can do for you. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm loving it. I shout out to Tina because I think Tina got one of these when I was advertising the Yarnet. Tina was like, "Oh, look what I got," and I was like, "That's really cool looking." And then
we got a flyer.
And then we got a flyer about them, and I went, "Oh, do you want this back?"
Never mind.
No. Okay. Okay. We are running out of time, even though it's almost 10 o'clock. It's rainy out, so I'm hoping no one's coming. We do have an appointment at 10:30. We have 2 more things to talk about, so let's see if we can get to them. And I gotta use my Gleener on the mindful case here because I put yarn down on top of it. I cleaned it off. This is so great. Okay, so the mindful collection, we've been waiting on 2 more items, and they finally came in.
Once again, your mindful pack of pads
comes in
another bag.
Another bag. This is okay. Blocking pads. We already carry blocking pads in the shop. They're not online. These are the only blocking pads online. If you want something different, contact the shop. But these are just like the Knitter's Pride blocking mats set of 9 that we already have, except those are fun, like 3 different bright colors. These are all a wonderful teal with the mandala emblem. And they're just so great.
They are a set of 9 blocking mats, each measuring 12 by 12 for blocking small and large projects. In a smooth color of teal with floral prints that makes it suitable for various applications.
And here's the thing is that our other set comes in a plastic carrier. This comes in a nice canvas
bag.
Zipper case for easy storage and carrying. Gotta love that.
They fit together like puzzle pieces.
They do.
Giving the knitter various customized shape and size options.
I have talked to people who want to see if these can be an extender pack to their knit picks pack. And I have demonstrated on many a knit night that they will fit it kind of. You have to turn them upside down and jam them in place. So they kind of work. If you already have knit picks, this kind of works with it. I would just invest in a whole bunch of Knitter's Pride ones. But what's the price?
$39.95.
Regular price is $39.95. 15% off until next Wednesday. Remember, all of these, they will be 15% off once they are in the products of the week category. And that may take some time today, or, because it's raining, it might not take much time, but it probably won't happen before midday. The last thing we have is, again, these are products we already carry in the shop, just like this one is, but this is the Mindful Collection version. And it comes in a pretty carrying case. And
another carrying case and tissue paper.
And what's inside this little look, and a little wooden case for it. What do you think's inside?
It is the dun 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 mindful
more packaging, little satin thingy here.
Row counter ring.
We have these already. Can I get that close enough so you can see? It's a beautiful, like, deep teal, and it's got overtones of other colors in it. We have these in black already in the shop and in rainbow, but these are the first ones we've gotten online because it's kind of like trying on shoes. They come in, what is it?
It says they're a US 7 through 12. There's no half sizes.
Yes. So this is an 8. I know because it fits. And I think I took an 8 and unwrapped it. Yeah. People tend to wear these. I have 2 of these. And, when I wore rings on all my fingers, which I did pre-pandemic in olden days, I had one on a finger and one on a thumb. And for me, my thumb and my finger are the same size. So I can wear an 8 on either one. But not everyone's the same. And people will say, well, my ring size is this, but they're talking about their ring finger.
It is not.
Fingers are different.
You don't want to get it sized for your ring finger. Like, my ring finger is probably a 7.5 or an 8, and I wear a 10 or an 11 on my finger and thumb.
Well, first finger tends to be meatier here, I find, and thumb tends to have a bigger knuckle.
It's the knuckle.
It's getting it over the knuckle. And I'll show you. I put this upside down so I can show y'all how it works. Is there is a silver spot on the band. That's where you can tell what row you're on. And there's the piece of metal in the center acts like a spring. So you push in and turn, or you pull. I crook my finger and pull up and turn until it settles into place. And they're fantastic. I loved mine. When it wasn't a pandemic and I was worried about germs, I used mine all the time. Now I use them at home. So I always say, no matter what, a row counter is only as good, no matter how expensive, it's only as good as your ability to remember to turn it. This one's turning nice and easily. That's good. Once you get The one that you have to pull up, pushing down and turning is usually pretty easy. The one you have to pull up and turn takes a little more practice. And the issue with pandemic times is we used to have people try on everything, find the right size, and show them how to use it. And that requires a little bit of getting up close and personal with people, and that's hard right now. So, but we put these, because they're so pretty, we put them on. So, check them out online. What I'm looking at this, what I'm noticing is the inside is kind of that awesome teal rainbow color. Like there's rainbow tones in there. And the outside one is more of a green teal. It's all so pretty. Oh my gosh. And we haven't opened them all up to see, so we don't know if they're all identical like that. Like the rainbow ones, different ones will have different tones in different places. But these are all under myriads of packaging. So
yeah, like so you got 4 layers of packaging before you finally pull out the ring.
This goes in here, which goes in there, which goes like this. And if you get one of our untried on ones, which we honestly, if someone comes up to the shop and says they want a teal one, we're probably going to have them try on the black ones or the rainbow ones for fit, and then give them these, because this is encased in tissue paper
and then wrapped in it.
And then in that. So we're not going to unwrap all these. And, you know, someone took the time to tissue paper and sticker these.
We'll
try. We'll try to keep them in their packaging for the ones you're going to order. These are the same price as the ones that come in the little plastic packages that we carry for the look at all this lovely packaging. Same price. Do you have the price on that?
Yes, it is $29.95. And we should note, it's just the teal rings that are on sale this week.
Just the teal rings, because those are the only ones you can find online. Just the Mindful Collection pads and row counter rings are on sale this week. So
and the Gleeners and the big Sully.
Of though these are the two that we have multiple things in the shop, and these are the only ones on sale. That's what I meant. So yes, to review what we have on sale: Mamacha, Gleeners, Big Sully, Mindful Collection blocking pads, Mindful Collection ring row counters. Lots of other cool things online as well. But those are the ones that are 15% off until next Wednesday. We got to wrap up, but I should mention we are having a really cool sale Friday through Monday, both online and at the shop. The more you buy, the more you save. I'm going to leave details in the comments for this. Or check out our Instagram, because you know the bracket up to stops at $99 is for 10% off. $100. I know there's like my brain just went, well, what about $99.50? I think that falls into the until you hit $100, you save 10%. $100 to $249, you save 25%, and over $250, you can save 30%. Using the right code online, or we automatically do it for you in the shop. In the shop, you can only do it on Friday and Saturday. We're not going to be open Sunday and Monday physically, but you can save online for 4 whole days with those, with the right codes. Only one code is going to work though. So if you're like, oh, I could save 15% on this, and then I could do this, only one code. So you can't mix and match sales or add them to each other. Yeah. One sale price. And we will, at the shop, we would always say, we will figure out what will save you the most money. If you're going to do online, you have to figure out what's going to save you the most money. You got to figure it out. But doesn't apply to shipping. And I think there was something else I was going to say and I forgot. So
we will not be filming tomorrow.
Oh, it's Thanksgiving. So
and you're
no Dear Becky and Lizzy.
Way early.
Yeah, well, I'm gathering. I got family plans, not like travel. Oh my gosh, I have within my own bubble family plans. I want to be very clear about that. We're going to be eating with people that Brian sees on a regular basis, so they're considered our household.
Basically. They're Brian's parents.
Yeah, they're Brian's parents. So, big mystery. So I have plans for the day. But we are not going to be mixing households or big groups of people or anything like that. We hope you all are being safe. You do you. Please be safe. We can't do more than that. we might see you on Friday, but right now we can't make any promises because Friday might be crazy Vikings. We don't know yet. So but we love you all and we miss you. And we hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Is there anything else? I think anything else can kind of hold off for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we've done
if we don't see you beforehand, we'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah, at the very latest, we'll be filming on Tuesday. If we can squeeze in what you're used to seeing from us every week, we'll see. But Thanksgiving.
So. Yeah. It's still March.
What? I know. This is not fair. What? Why jam? Bye. We're gonna go get ready for rainy Vikings and lessons and things.